Vintage Yamaha motocross. Let's go!
This is pretty much the worst video ever made.
Napoleon, like anyone can even know that.
Hello my friends, and welcome to Tom's Tinkering and Adventures. Well, behind me I have a 1978 Yamaha YZ125. A friend of mine, I work on a lot of his bikes. Maybe in the back there you can see that KTM. I'm working on that for him. He always seems to find these kind of deals. He lives in a neighborhood with a bunch of older people, I think, and I got a ATC 90 from him. Actually, I got this Rhino from him years ago, but he passes stuff along to me, and he asked if I was interested in an old Yamaha dirt bike, and I said, well, bring it on by, and here it is. It's partial payment for working on this KTM, so I'm gonna say it was free. He gave me a $100 price on it, so we're taking $100 off of his service. But let's take a look at it. One of the coolest parts about this, I thought, was that it has an actual pink slip. It's pink, and if you look right here, it's from 1978. So this is original owner. All right, to the bike. Obviously being older, fenders are faded out, but look at the seat. The seat's in nice shape. Tank is there. Side panels look good. Exhaust, rims, swing arm, everything looks pretty decent. A little leakage out of one of the front forks. We don't have a number plate. Front fender is complete, faded, but it's still flexible. The fork gaiters faded out. Front rim looks pretty nice. Hub looks good, spokes look good. Frame looks pretty good. We got the side panel over here. Like I said, the seat's in real nice shape. Thought this was pretty cool. We got a little spark plug wrench and a spark plug. That's pretty common on these old bikes. So overall, we have a pretty complete bike with a very, very bad gas tank. That's unfortunate. I don't think I can plastic weld this, but maybe I will try. In the meantime, I have already checked the oil. It's just transmission oil because this is a two-stroke, so we need to get some premix set up. So there is a screw right here, and you just check till oil comes out of there. It was a little low. I added some oil, and I have already taken the side cover off and looked at the air filter. There's no mice living in there, so that's good. So now let's check for spark, because what do we need to have this thing run? We need some compression, we need fuel, we need spark, all that sort of stuff. Engine does turn over, and it's a 125, older. This is an air-cooled engine. It's not a lot of compression, but feels about right. So I'm gonna close the garage door, shut the lights off, and we'll check for spark. Super convenient that we had a spark plug right there. So I just unplugged the spark plug from the engine, put that one in there. Let me kick it over, and we'll see how we are doing. I could see spark. I don't know. Let's see if I can see it on the camera and kick it over at the same time. Well, hopefully you can see it on the video. I'm going to have to ask the guy I got this from if he got any more information, but this thing was last registered in 1983. I don't know if that's the last time this thing was operated, but it doesn't look like it has a lot of wear on it. I mean, it's really unfortunate, like I said, about that tank, but besides that, the fenders are in nice shape. Even the frame, it's got some wear right there, but overall it looks pretty good. I got my aux tank set up here. I have some premix, a little tiny bit left. So we're gonna put that in there and we're gonna just try it. The throttle isn't stuck, the choke works. I mean, we're just gonna see what happens here. I need a longer hose on this. Okay, here we go. Choke is on. Give it a little squirt. Choke off. Oh! I didn't hook the spark plug back up. It'll never start. Welcome to videos. Now's the real deal. There's no fuel pouring out, so that's good. I need a longer hose. That's what she said. What in the world? I almost have no words for this. This is unbelievable. I am going to try to get a longer. I'm going to try to get a longer piece of fuel hose. I guess I had the last couple ounces of fuel in that thing, and I'm going to see if it moves under its own power. Holy smokes. Yeah, I'll make sure there's air in the tires too. Wow. This is amazing. That looks legit, right? The previous owners must have drained that carburetor out, because I just can't believe it. It starts right up and idles. Wow. That's impressive. Yeah. Let's turn the fuel on. I'll set the camera out here a little bit, and we'll ride it past the camera if the clutch works. I mean, it's feels like a, what is this, 40, almost 50-year-old clutch. This is amazing. The clutch lever's in good shape. The front brake lever's in good shape. I shifted it, I think, through 3 gears. I don't know if this is a 5 or a 6-speed. I guess I'll figure that out. Man, too bad about this tank. I will remove it and do my best. I mean, I really don't think I can plastic weld that thing, though. I have an old Yamaha tank that looks way too big. That's like a Honda Rebel tank. That's too big, but I do have that little fella there, which I think is off of a 70s Suzuki. Well, you can try that. My aux tank works good enough to get me moving. Wow. Let's try a restart here, standing on the side of it. What the world? It runs so good. Look at the funky angle on these steering clamps. Wild. What is the deal with that? No, that has to be correct. I was wondering if someone flipped that. Wow, that's wild. Huh. I wonder if I have any 7/8 inch bars. But those are nice. They might be the original bars. This thing is cool. I love it. it's hard to believe, but we have a leaking fork seal. But, I mean, look at how clean the brake drum is. How clean the wheels are. I mean, this thing is just like barn fresh or whatever. There's not even too much gross stuff on the exhaust up here. A little bit. Not bad. I didn't even look at the chain. Wow. This thing is amazing. I'm gonna ride it up and down the street with my safety shorts and t-shirt and my safety glasses and safety ball cap. I want to see how many gears it has. Well, I'm pretty sure it's a 6-speed. Shifting from 5th to 6th, I didn't really notice if it had a difference or if it's just 5 and it felt like it's going into 6, but I only rode it half a block, 2/3, 3/4 of a block, maybe at the most. Like I said, I didn't even look at the chain. Yeah, I am going to probably end the video for now, because I mean, we got it running pretty easy. And maybe we'll do a little bit of a cleanup on this thing, see if we can't bring some life back into the front and the back fender. I don't know, maybe mess around with this a little bit and see if I can throw that small tank on there for now while I try to mess with this thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with this, but we'll see. It's a neat machine, and yeah, it's probably worth messing around with a little bit. So cool old stuff is out there. If you know some people, or even just keep your eyes open, you can find it. I mean, what a little beauty. Not much of a motocross guy, but this thing would be fun to plunk around with out in the desert, or maybe take to a local track and just, I'm not a very good motocross rider anyway, so this thing is probably right in my skill level. And how fun would it be to be out on the track with a bunch of modern bikes with this little ring-ding-ding machine. I love it. So, if you're liking my content, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider doing so. Thank you very much for watching. Get out there and find your vintage adventure. Adios.